Westworld TVF.
Experiment.
We played a few gigs in '99. Got disillusioned again playing in front of what, 20, 30 people. We split again. Funnily enough, we're back together again.
I'm moving out today. I got to get away. I've got to find a place to settle down. I've had enough of this. I want to find a place where people care and they won't push you around.
So what brought about this latest incarnation, and when was it roughly?
This was last year. Sean, who manages us now, young lad. We played with his band. I played with his band a couple of years ago. Just done a couple of songs. He phoned me up and said his girlfriend she's a Radio 1 DJ in Northern Ireland. Yeah. And he said she wanted to interview me. She does a mod show on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So I went up to his house. They interviewed me. Went out on the radio. And they asked me if I'd go and do an acoustic set at Dudley, where they were playing. She was DJing. Yeah. This was last May, I think it was. So I agreed. Rog was there, my bass player, and got talked into reforming again. And we just took it from there. And I wrote a load of new stuff, and we're hoping to bring an album out this year.
Okay. So you're working on a new album now?
Absolutely. Got nine new songs. Yeah. And I played them to the guys Monday. Yeah. And they're well interested. They love it.
Are you doing this as an independent release, or have you got a record label in?
At the moment, we're keeping it hush hush because we've got the Detour thing, which we recorded on. We were going to go with them, but we since think because they're such strong songs and they're quite commercial, we might want to widen out a bit to a bigger audience.
So what's your immediate plan now? You in the studio in the new year or into rehearsals?
We're going into the studio in the new year. The guitarist's got his own little studio, and we're going to be putting them down, do a demo, and then come around one or two places.
So we could look forward to seeing you on the road again until you get bored.
Absolutely. That won't be long.
Have you got a short attention span with what you're doing, or do you just get bored, or do you just get frustrated at certain points?
When you're playing to full audiences, it's brilliant. I love it, and that's the beauty of doing it this time round. Yeah. Because we've got 2 gigs with Bruce Foxton's band coming up soon.
Oh, cool! Yeah.
We just played in front of 2,000 people at Skeggy. Yeah. Skegness, the Mod Weekender. Yeah. And when you're playing in front of that, yourself, the adrenaline is amazing. Yeah. You don't want it to end. But when you're playing in front of 20 or 30 people in an empty hall, that's what does it for me. I can't do it. Can't do it.
I think every musician can has got empathy with that, so I can see where you're coming from there.
Westworld TVF.
So it's all going to start happening in 2016 as far as the circuit?
We've already got, I think we've got 6 gigs lined up, and they're big gigs. They're not, they're sort of like rallies and...
excellent.
They're not sort of little pubby gigs anymore, which is that's what's keeping me interested is playing in front of enthusiastic people that love your stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about 2016 when you're going to be working on the new album and hopefully going on the road with it. Then hopefully you'll ask me to play some sax on it.
Well, yeah, I've written a nice little soulful number which is absolutely crying out for a sax. Brilliant. And as soon as I wrote it, I thought, I'll get in touch with Steve on this.
you've obviously got a couple of anecdotes from when you were on the road, either in your punk band or the early Circles days. So I can see you grinning. So give us a couple of those too.
There's one, there's two actually, but the one, our old drummer, when we were in the Injectors, Shane, he used to just disappear. And I remember playing at the Raglan with you guys the one night, and he never turned up. He knew we were playing, but he never turned up. And Dexy's drummer was in the audience, and I had a chat to him, and he played the drums for us, and we sounded 10 times better actually. And it happened twice. He just never turned up, and then he disappeared completely. And we disbanded, formed the Circles. We were having success. We were in the press, you know, music press, local press. Had the single out, and we were playing a gig in Brum, and he suddenly appeared and comes up to me after the night and says, "Thanks for deffing me out." We hadn't seen him for about 12 months.
You talk about the Lord Raglan a lot. It seems that the Lord Raglan still kind of stands out in a lot of people's minds from the West Midlands with all the bands. Like you said, the drummer out of Dexy's Midnight Runners was in the audience one night when you played there, and it seems like it was a big sort of jumping off point for a lot of bands of that era, wasn't it?
I loved the place. I loved it. It was really obviously very compact, but you were playing in front of an enthusiastic audience, and it was great feedback.
They should stick a blue plaque on that Sainsbury's building, shouldn't they?
Absolutely.
There's a gymnasium there now.
Yeah, we had our first photo taken there for the Express and Star when we formed. Excellent. That was our very first bit of press, so it's quite got a soft spot in my heart, that place. The other thing was when we reformed at the Circles, me and Rog, we were playing in Liverpool, and me and Rog went up in his car. The other guys went up in the van with all the other gear. We got guitar cases on the back seat and amps and that. And we're driving around Liverpool on a Saturday night trying to find this place. Couldn't find it anywhere. And there's this guy walking down the street, this Scouser. And I wound the window down and said, "Mate, could you tell me where the such and such a place was?" I can't remember. The Flying Picket, that's what it was called. Yeah. He says, "Yeah, I'll get in. I'll show." I said, "You can't get in, mate. There's no room." And he jumps on my lap. This Scouser got his arm out. "Go down here, turn left at the lights. That's it, now, straight to the end. Turn right here, round that roundabout, up that street. That's it, stop. I said, "Where is it?" He says, "I don't know, maybe thanks for the lift." Typical Scouser.
Would you be kind of into playing us a tune?
I'll play one off the studio album if you like.
That's brilliant. Can somebody find this man a guitar?
Yeah, I was looking for another track to fill the album out, and I just had this idea of a guy I used to work with, nice guy, but he gave me an idea of writing this song. I call it Mr. Suburbia, and everybody knows one. He's been the best, he's got the best, he's done it first, fastest and everything, you know the rest. And this is called Mr. Suburbia. Gets home from work most nights quite late. Must have his dinner on the table by 8. He sips his wine as he watches the TV. His missus loves him, but then she would treats her fine, buys all the latest goods. He keeps her happy while he plays off the 18th tee. His religion is his house and car, himself and his family. Oh, there's no one quite like his kids, they all go to university. Mr. Suburbia, Mr. Suburbia. At the golf club with his business friends, talks for hours about his pension plans. The others listen cause he pays for their G&T. Shows the same old photographs he laughs, he'll grow up like me. His religion is his house and car, himself and his family. Oh, there's no one quite like my kids, they all go to university. Mr. Suburbia, Mr. Suburbia, is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Is this the way you planned your life? Join the pipe and slip a set at 35. Hey, you'll be old before your time, but you can hold it back if you really want to.